It is Monday, October 3rd, and we are on our way into the last quarter of the year. We want to thank you all for joining us tonight. If you're watching this as a recording, thank you for joining us there too. And be sure to get back with the person that sent you the recording or invited you to the call to find out more. Tonight we're going to be talking about LuminAloe and the ingredients and what's just some of the highlights. These ingredients have lists, I swear, this long of all the benefits and all the studies and everything that's been done with them. But we wanted to share with you why they're so, why the product itself is so potent, because each of the ingredients has a lot to say to our bodies. So Lara, would you please give us a share on your screen and go through the ingredients for us?
Okay.
There we go.
Come on. It's F9, right? Or F5?
F5.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Hello, everybody. Okay. So one of the, I guess the main ingredients in LuminAloe is acylated mannose. And so really LuminAloe, or the crystals of the aloe plant, gives, and along with all the other ingredients, gives our body what it's been craving for this entire time. So it's giving us the nutrition that our bodies have been starved for and longing for, and gives us the proper nutrients and minerals in our diet. And it gives our body the tools to start repairing and healing from the inside out. So the main ingredient in LuminAloe, like I said, is acylated mannose. And this is the leading bioactive super nutrient found in the aloe vera leaf. There are so many amazing benefits of acylated mannose, and some of them are cardiovascular health. It's a supercharged for greater efficacy of gene expression, so supporting anti-inflammatory and immune response. It aids in digestion, detoxification, and is antiviral, antibacterial, and antimicrobial. So there are a lot of benefits that go along with this. One of a big benefit that I've been noticing personally is a lot of the allergy relief as well too. The next ingredient is gamma amino butyric acid from stabilized rice bran. And some of the, I guess, main benefits from this ingredient is that it relieves anxiety, fear, and stress, improves mood, improves sleep. A lot of us have been taking our LuminAloe right before bed and have been sleeping all through the night. Melody didn't even move last night in her sleep. She wondered if she was even still present earthbound, as her sheets didn't move at all throughout everything. It's used to support premenstrual syndrome, so PMS. Also supports supports attention deficit hyperactive disorder, so ADHD, and also attention deficit disorder, ADD. It does this because it's an amino acid and a type of chemical in the body, called an inhibitor neurotransmitter. So it blocks the messages sent between the nerve cells and the brain or the spinal cord, including messages that signal fear, anxiety, and stress. It also supports lean muscle tissue development and cellular integrity. So a lot of us as well too have been noticing a slim down in our sizes, and that really is with the lean muscle tissue development. I've also noticed that immensely in my large bear of a dog. I have a Bernese Mountain Dog, and he has a different shape now because of that lean muscle tissue development. The next one is inositol. This ingredient was very of an interest to me in LuminAloe because I was on inositol to help with hormone balancing and regulation. And so that's one of the main ingredients. So it supports PCOS, hormonal imbalance, insulin resistant, as well as ADHD, PTSD, and OCD. So a lot of the behavior and anxiety, stress related, I guess, disorders. From a hormonal imbalance, going back to the PCOS, it also regulates menstrual cycles, increases ovulation frequency, improves egg and embryo quality, which are also huge from any fertility issues. Decreased risk of cardiovascular disease, reduces metabolic syndrome, so high blood pressure, excess body fat, high blood sugars, etc. Inositol affects the process that makes neurotransmitters, the molecules responsible for relaying information within the brain. And so the serotonin is an important neurotransmitter affected by inositol. This molecule has many roles in the body and impacts our behavior and mood. And like I said, it decreases, because of that, PTSD and OCD. The next one is choline, the super nutrient found in sunflower lecithin. It supports brain memory and brain function, supports the nervous system and the eyes, supports ideal gene expression and hormonal imbalance and metabolism. It also supports the liver. So there's a lot of, once again, too, all these nutrients really support your body and give it the nutrients to allow it to heal and repair your DNA. The next one is the omegas, so 3, 6, and 9, all from golden flaxseed. Optimizes gene expression of hair, skin, and nails. Naturally add the ideal combination fatty acids required to optimize gene expression, supporting the entire circulatory system, from heart to blood veins to arteries. This is an added benefit that also optimizes gene expression. The next one is glutathione from coniferous vegetable cysteine. Glutathione is a powerhouse antioxidant that facilitates DNA repair and optimizes gene expression of cerebral and immune responses. It increases energy, slows down the aging process, which is always in favor. Reduces muscle and joint discomfort. So a lot of us have been easier to jump up out of our seats, and I'm squatting with my daughter and not sore. So really, from a muscle and joint perspective, this is a powerhouse. Detoxifies the liver and also strengthens the immune system. The next one is steroidal saponins from wild yam. Wild yam is known for its menopause management, blood sugar, digestion, stress management, bone health, which is huge, and reduces cholesterol and triglycerides. The next one is ascorbic acid, so vitamin C, citric acid, and flavonoids from lemon powder. This all supports our immune system, supports collagen formation, muscles, and tendons, and acts as a natural laxative. So a lot of us in our beginning of LuminAloe, or just whenever you increase it, depending on what your body is working on at different times, definitely the laxative component comes in. So you'll also notice there's a flushing in my system. Even my dog's going through that now that I've increased his intakes of different things. So the next one is beta-glucan from lion's mane mushroom. So lion's mane improves brain health, fights anxiety and depression, supports the immune response, is anti-inflammatory, supports fat burning and healthy metabolism, stabilizes blood sugar levels, and improves digestion. So lion's mane is used in a lot of different nutritional supplements at the moment, just to, even as a daily intake from a general perspective. So it's a super nutrient as well. The next one is cannabinoids and terpenes from hemp seed powder. This ingredient naturally balances hormones, aids in digestion, lowers blood pressure, decreases stress and anxiety, is rich in fatty acids, improves immune response, and decreases hypertension. And there is no THC in this product. So this is just the hemp seed powder. The next one is quercetin from tamarind powder. Quercetin is a very important antioxidant that helps the body combat free radical damage. Melody gave me a great example when I was trying to explain that term in my head. And she said, if you bite into an apple and it turns to rust color, that's what's happening to our body. So as well, too, as we go through life and, do a lot that damages our body and our cells, this is working to help repair that. It supports a healthy immune response and reduces inflammation and lowers blood pressure. And when it comes from an immune response, that with some of the other ingredients just make a super immune booster all over with LuminAloe. The next ingredient is resveratrol and anthocyanins found in blueberry powder. So this is the skin and anti-aging buzz right now is resveratrol. And it supports cellular integrity that minimizes the effect of aging as a powerful antioxidant that protects the DNA. A lot of my serums that I use on my face are resveratrol based instead of the acid one, the hyaluronic acid. So resveratrol is a very safe ingredient and really does a lot for skin repair. It's anti-inflammatory, supports your blood pressure, metabolic support, and overall cognitive function, especially learning and retention, cardiovascular support, and eye health and pain management. So blueberry powder is, well, we already know blueberries are a super food, but definitely this nutrient that is extracted from that has some amazing DNA and cellular support. The next amazing, ingredient or component to LuminAloe is Lytra. So Lytra is a trademarked component of 84 minerals. You cannot find 84 minerals in any other supplement if you try. We've all gone to our health food stores and looked into them. Reg did his little research too and went and looked for, the different ingredients of different bottles. And max 12 to 15, and 15's even pushing it. But 10 or under is generally how many minerals you would get. And so this LuminAloe has Lytra, which is a composition of 84 minerals. So Dr. Linus Pauling said, you can trace every disease and every ailment to a mineral deficiency. Approximately 99% of the human body is comprised of minerals. And, I've always been one to take vitamins when you're getting sick, or just, in your daily, making sure that you have enough vitamins in your food and nutrition. But one of the biggest things that I learned through this process is, the body can't utilize minerals without vitamins, but vitamins and most other nutrients are basically useless in absence of minerals. So, a lot of us plow down on vitamin C in cold and flu season, or just other vitamins through our process, and we just flush it out. It just leaves our system. And that's because we don't have the sufficient and proper minerals in our body to actually hold all those vitamins. So the fact that this product has 84 minerals in it is beyond, because you can't even find that if you tried. So but yeah, it's probably one of my most exciting ingredients in this product is the amount of minerals that we're finally getting for the first time. Curcumin is from turmeric. This is a popular one in the sense of it's widely known for anti-inflammatory, healthy hair growth, aids in weight loss, supports the reversal of aging brain cells. It's a mood enhancer. It also provides the necessary factors to switch on genes that normalize metabolism, support cognition, detoxifies the liver, and help support cardiovascular function. The next one, don't mind me if I botch this, arabinogalactans from larch pine powder. Improves the immune system, improves gut health, and alleviates allergies, and it feeds beneficial bacteria to the gut. So, it also, that is a huge one from us actually just processing all of the nutrients that we're receiving in LuminAloe. So what sets LuminAloe apart? So there's 4 things, and I'm going to, the 4 things are frequency activated, quality, test, and potency. And one thing is I want to talk about, I'm going to ask Melody to talk about the frequency activated, but I do want to talk about the quality of this product, and then I'm going to, and the testing of it, and then I'm going to pull Melody in from a frequency activated perspective. So one thing about this product is the quality of each one of the ingredients. So each one of the ingredients for this product is tested, and when it's ordered, it gets a certificate of authentication, and then it's tested on site. So quality and testing sort of come together. Quality and testing, they test each product on site before they actually mix it into the product. So they're making sure that Ascend is making sure that we're getting the highest quality of product, and that there's the testing to support that. So a lot of times too, if there are any delays, in receiving each of these, powerhouse nutrients and ingredients, it's generally due to the testing and the quality of the product. So they take nothing at face, they do their due diligence to make sure that we're getting the highest quality of each ingredient in this product. And you can go to any health food store and you can see one product has 4 or 5 different price ranges from a higher to a lower end. And that has to do with the fillers in each one of the ingredients. So a lot of times, if you are getting inositol or quercetin, for example, you're not just getting those ingredients, you're getting those ingredients plus fillers in the supplements. And so in this product, we are getting strictly those ingredients at the highest quality. So from the actual growth to the processing, all of the above. So that is a huge component, that that you're getting the highest quality of each one of the ingredients, and there are no fillers to the ingredients. If there's a filler, Ascend sends it back. So if it's not the quality that they're looking for, it's gone back. And then one of the next things, because I'll go into more of that in detail, is that this product, LuminAloe, is frequency activated. And so I'm going to let Melody speak on that.
So, what does that mean, frequency activated? It's so often we hear things like inflammation is the secret killer, and well, there's other big buzzwords that are the secret killers, and frequency is like the secret healer. That's how I feel about it, because frequency can't be seen. It really can't be felt. It can be to some degree when you're talking music, it can be felt. But what is really beautiful or amazing is that on top of all of these ingredients, and Lara has barely touched or scratched the surface of what all of these ingredients can do. And I encourage you want to know how to find things out, just type in any name of any of the ingredients, type it in plus benefits, so you'll type in uh, I don't know what you type, any of the ingredients, and type in benefits, and you're going to come up with lists and lists and lists of what these ingredients actually are doing. But what frequency does is it's like puts it on steroids. It's like 10 times. And so with LuminAloe, we actually have healing frequencies infused, or I don't know if that's the right word even, but put into LuminAloe as it's being packaged into the container. So it's literally being mixed, put into the container, and activated with frequency. And we don't know what all of these frequencies are or what they're doing in terms of, or what they're attaching to, because part of that is essentially, ingredient and how they make it. So they're not going to tell that that's a proprietary blend. But we do know that it does attach to the aloe vera and in there, and it goes to work in the system in ways that you don't know. And so people often talk about how they feel like their cells are bouncing, or they feel like their body's alive and things are running through their body during, when they take this product. And I think it's very, very true for those that are sensitive enough to feel the frequency. You will, because everybody says, what is this? What's different? They feel it in the container. Not everybody feels it in the container, but they do feel something with it. So it's kind of exciting in terms of what the frequency does. But tell us now a little bit about the potency, Lara.
So the potency, and this is, I'm just going to show this graph. So the potency, so Ascend did a blind study with other competitors in regards to acemanin, or as we're calling acetylated mannose. And so with the potency, our product came above everyone else's in regards to quality and potency. So even if there were other aloe-based products, the actual potency of the product, if you, as you can see, was, surpassed all the other companies or all the other products in this blind study. And so with this as well too, going back to the quality as well as the potency, each one of the ingredients in LuminAloe has a very, very high potency and is extremely high in quality. And so, one of the components, even from extracting, the aloe, with how they extract it or harvest it, I would say, is, some of the larger plants, it's one leaf and then they don't touch it again for, a year. So it's one of those things that, even the harvesting is very calculated to make sure and to sustain the highest quality and the highest potency of the product. And even from, I guess, procuring or acquiring aloe from different locations as well too, for higher soil quality and environmental factors, also increases the potency and the quality of the product. And so, like I said, this graph alone shows in a blind study, with those four, ours was, through the roof and a lot higher than those. So if someone says, oh, I'm on this product, or I'm on a similar product, or there isn't a similar product with all these fantastic nutritions and minerals, but in that sense of the quality and potency is uncomparable to anything else that I've seen. So yes.
So that's our LuminAloe, and it is fabulous. It's amazing. I know that many of you on this call have already started to receive all sorts of benefits, and I'm laughing as you talked about, how we're all kind of shrinking, and I'm laughing at all of us with our shirts on that are too big. Every time I look at my call, I'm going, oh, Melody, you're going to have to get rid of this one too. It's all gaped over and doubled over on itself. So before I have a few details and things I want to share with you. Are there any questions? If any of you have questions, you're welcome to speak them or put them into the chat, and we can go through those. We have Reg McDaniel with us as well, so he can help us answer any questions. Anybody have anything they want to ask about or comment on?
Reg.
Just one comment. Ascend Sciences purchased 20 different products from 20 different manufacturers, and only 3 of them had enough of the powder to even detect it with a liquid chromatography test. The other 17, you couldn't even detect it in their product with a machine, high-tech
So
machine.
cool.
So that kind of lets you know, just because it's on the label doesn't mean it's there, or there's enough there to make a difference. So I just wanted you to know that. And nobody knew who made what till the studies were done, and then they revealed the labels, and we had #1 over anybody as far as volume of the product in our container.
So cool.
That's awesome. Reg, I have a question I want to ask. On Saturday morning, on the Saturday team or Saturday call, you commented on taking, if you had something significant, you'd take 12 teaspoons a day.
I actually said 2-4 times a day.
Okay. I thought, anyway, there was a mention of 12
Well, that was
for somebody that had something really, a real compromised system.
You can't take too much. You can just take too much at once, meaning your body can't assimilate
Flush it through.
Right? So you got to spread it out through the day, but you cannot. It's impossible to take too much. It's impossible to have a side effect or to have any toxicity or any contraindications. So, when you're dealing with life-threatening issues, especially, as I've done in the past, you don't want to do 2 teaspoons twice a day, the daily maintenance amount. It's like trying to start a fire with a rock and a knife when you could be using a flint, and some steel wool or something. So you really want to satiate your body as much as possible right at the front, which makes it more expensive, in consumption. But if you want quick results and you want fast results and you don't have, time is an issue, literally. And I mean, I'm not exaggerating when I say people come to me that had 3 days to live, according to their doctor, had 3 of those. And then we had one lady who was given 1 week, and we got her the product and she took it, and in 30 days, they couldn't even detect malignant cell growth in her breast with a PET scan, and she was making plans and saying goodbye to her kids, her little kids, and her husband. And, this is who I'd like you to marry kind of conversations. And so the husband called us back and said, well, you just want you to know, she's better off than the day she started the chemo and the radiation therapy, and her blood cell count is normal, and they can't find the malignant cell growth with a PET scan. I just wanted you to know, in 30 days that happened to her.
Amazing. I mean, I can't talk enough. Like I said, I know Lara went through sort of lists of benefits, but go do your research, because it is amazing what each of these ingredients, when I saw these ingredients, I was like, wow.
If you're in a hurry to feel something, just take more and spread it through the day. That's really the bottom line. I mean, some of us are super messed up, health wise. And so to expect it to work like an aspirin in 30 minutes, your headache's gone. It's just not reality. That's not how the body works. In fact, like a headache, it's just masking the headache. It didn't really get rid of it. Just close the receptors of the pain of the headache, as an example.
Exactly. And we've had a lot of great results already with that. So any other questions before we kind of come to a close? I'm going to give you a few details here of life. We're good? All right. So next week is Thanksgiving in Canada. There will be no call on Monday night because some of us might be eating turkey. We're not sure. And then we're very excited for October 17th. That's our next Monday that we'll have a call. And that one, we are going to be talking all about the impact of LuminAloe on our pets and livestock animals. So very, very excited about that, because some of us are starting to see results with pets. Wednesday night, I want to remind you that Reg does an in-depth look at the ingredients. I won't say a very different perspective from what we've just seen today, but a definite change in perspective, a little more in depth. October 27th, for those of you who were at our first women only night last Thursday, we had a blast. We had so much fun. So we're going to do another one October 27th. So put that in your calendar, and anybody that you might want to invite to that, maybe let them know to save the date, and we'll have details out close to the time. Please remember to send me your invoices if you haven't already done that, because we're getting ready to organize all the shipping. And do remember to check out YouTube, the Quantum Stars YouTube channel, because there's always new things being posted there, and also quantumstars.co, the website. We are always posting new things there for you as well. So that's all I've got to say. Anybody else have anything they want to add before we go? We're good then. Life is golden with the send. Everybody have a great couple weeks and a very happy Thanksgiving for those of you celebrating next Monday. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.